Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you've been looking for clear, reliable updates on Social Security, benefits, and everything in between, then you are in the right place. Today, we're diving into a big topic, one that affects millions of Americans each and every month: the official Social Security payment schedule for May 2025. Whether you're receiving retirement benefits, disability insurance, or supplemental income, this video will walk you through the exact dates your payments will arrive, why they fall when they do, and what to expect depending on the type of benefit you receive. So grab a notepad, sit back, and let's break it all down in plain English, because this is information you can't afford to miss. Now more than ever, knowing exactly when your check is coming can mean the difference between a smooth month and a financial headache. With grocery prices still high, housing costs climbing, and unexpected expenses always around the corner, every dollar and every day counts. That's why having a clear picture of your Social Security payment dates is so important. May might still be a few days away, but planning ahead now gives you the tools to manage your budget with confidence. So let's walk through what you can expect. Let's start with some basics to get everyone on the same page. There are three major types of Social Security payments: SSA, SSDI, and SSI. SSA stands for Social Security Administration and typically refers to regular retirement benefits, what most people receive after age 62 once they've worked and paid into the system for at least 10 years. SSDI is Social Security Disability Insurance, which provides income to those who can't work due to a qualifying long-term disability. And then there's SSI, Supplemental Security Income, which is designed for seniors, people with disabilities, and others with low income and limited resources. Each of these programs follows its own schedule, and if you receive more than one benefit, like SSI and SSA, you could receive multiple deposits in a single month. Let's begin with SSI, because those payments always hit at the start of the month. In May 1st, 2025 lands on a Thursday. That means SSI recipients will receive their monthly payment right on time, Thursday, May 1st. There are no weekends or federal holidays interfering with the date this time around, so you can expect your funds to arrive exactly when they should. If you're receiving SSI, you'll want to keep an eye on your bank account or direct express card that morning. And remember, some people who receive SSI also qualify for a small state-level supplement, so you may notice an additional deposit depending on where you live. Now, for those who receive both SSI and SSA or SSDA, it's important to note that the payments do not arrive together. If you're one of the folks in that group, you can expect your SSI check on May 1st and your SSA or SSDI payment later in the month, based on your birth date and enrollment history. That means two separate deposits in May, and you'll want to track both. Let's talk now about the main group, SSA and SSDI beneficiaries. These payments are made on a staggered schedule based on your date of birth. That's right. The Social Security Administration has a very specific system in place to determine when each person receives their payment, and it's all tied to the day of the month you were born. Here's how it works. If your birthday falls between the 1st and the 10th of any month, you'll receive your May payment on the second Wednesday of the month. In this case, that means your payment will land on Wednesday, May 8th. If your birthday falls between the 11th and the 20th, you're in the middle group, and you'll receive your payment on the third Wednesday, which is May 15th. Finally, if your birthday is between the 21st and the 31st, your check will arrive on the fourth Wednesday of May, which is May 22nd. That schedule applies to both SSA and SSDI recipients who began receiving benefits after May 1997. If that's you, your payment date is directly tied to your birthday and follows this Wednesday rotation. If you've been on benefits for years, this probably sounds familiar. But for those who recently joined the program, it's a good idea to mark these dates on your calendar now. But what about those who started receiving SSA or SSDI benefits before May 1997? If that's the case for you, you're on a different payment schedule entirely. Instead of waiting for a specific Wednesday tied to your birthday, you receive your payment on the third day of each month, regardless of the day of the week. For May 3rd, 2025 falls on a Saturday, which means you can expect your payment to arrive a little earlier than usual, Friday, May 2nd, because the SSA never issues payments on weekends. Banks and card services typically post these deposits on the nearest business day beforehand. One common question we get on this channel is about early deposits. It's true, some banks and financial institutions offer early access to funds, especially for those who use prepaid cards or online banking platforms like Chime or NetSpend. If you're in one of these programs, you might see your payment land a day or two before the official SSA release date. That means someone scheduled to receive their payment on May 8th could see funds as early as the evening of May 6th. But remember, early deposit timing is controlled by your bank, not the SSA. So if you're ever unsure, it's best to contact your financial institution directly. Now let's talk about payment amounts. Social Security benefits were adjusted at the start of 2025 with a cost of living adjustment, known as COLA. This adjustment reflects inflation and helps make sure your monthly check keeps pace with the rising cost of living. As of May 2025, the average retirement benefit under SSA is around $1,907 per month. The average SSDI benefit is approximately $1,537, while SSI payments max out at $943 for individuals and $1,415 for couples. That said, your individual payment amount may vary depending on your work history, your state of residence, and other benefits you may receive. It's worth noting that some states supplement SSI payments with additional funds. These vary widely across the country. States like California, New York, and Massachusetts are known for offering higher supplements, while others provide little to no extra support. If you're receiving SSI, check with your state's Human Services Department to find out whether you qualify for additional help. Let's move on to a common question. What should you do if your payment doesn't arrive? First, don't panic. Delays can happen for a variety of reasons, but the SSA advises that you wait at least 3 full mailing days before taking action. For example, if your payment was due on May 15th and hasn't arrived by the 20th, that's the time to start making calls. You can reach out to the Social Security Administration directly at 1-800-772-1213, or you can log into your My Social Security account online to see if there's an issue with your profile. One of the most common reasons for a missed or delayed payment is an outdated bank account or address on file. If you've recently moved or changed banks, make sure you've updated your information with SSA. Failure to do so can cause deposits to bounce or get sent to the wrong place. Another smart move: check your benefit statement on the SSA website. If you have a My Social Security account, you can log in and view your current and future payment dates for the rest of the year. That way, you'll always know what to expect and can plan your budget accordingly. It's also worth remembering that these benefits are protected from garnishment in most cases. Credit card companies, payday lenders, and private debt collectors generally cannot touch your Social Security money. However, the federal government can still garnish your check for unpaid taxes, child support, or federal student loans. So if you're worried about legal deductions, it's best to talk with a financial advisor or reach out to SSA directly. So what does this all mean for you? Simply put, preparation. Knowing your exact payment date means you can make smarter decisions about rent, bills, food, and emergencies. It also gives you peace of mind, knowing your lifeline is secure and accounted for. Before we wrap up, let's go through the full payment schedule for May 2025 one more time. If you receive SSI, you're getting paid on Thursday, May 1st. If you started receiving SSA or SSDI before May 1997, your payment arrives Friday, May 2nd, since May 3rd is a Saturday. That's the full picture, folks. A clear, complete breakdown of who gets paid when and what you can expect with your May 2025 Social Security benefits. If this video helped you feel more informed and empowered, do me a favor, smash that like button, share it with someone you care about, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates just like this. Drop a comment below with your payment group and how you plan to use your check this month, whether it's for bills, groceries, or a little something special for yourself. Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.